Happy Tuesday. So I'm on my way to work. I'm late. Like usually when I'm late, it's like my late because I like to be. We're supposed to be there 15 minutes early, but I like to be like, you know, like 10 minutes earlier than that. So when I'm late, I'm like late, but not late. You know what I mean? Today, I'm running late. Like actual, I'm going to be there late. And that's because I didn't, I don't know, I was hanging out with my daughter and we were playing games and making food. I had to wait for the food to get done so I could eat because, you know, you have to eat to balance out the anxiety when you're feeling all loopy and weird. So I just ate. Like it hasn't even kicked in yet. Swallowing it out the door. So my body is in this like go, 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 you're late mode. Like I gotta get out of it. I gotta calm myself down. Like, let me see, what time is it? It's 2:22. If it takes me 20 minutes to get there, it'll be 2:42. I don't have to be there till 2:45. So plenty of time. 20 minutes is like the longest it takes. Okay, so just calm down. It's okay. That's right, they blocked off this street up here. What is going on with my phone? All kinds of messages and things. I hope it's unblocked. They blocked it yesterday. It was supposed to be yesterday and today, but I don't know what time today. Sorry, I'm just trying to calm myself down, but it helps having this on for some reason. Just to talk to you. I haven't asked you about your day. How's your day been so far? Oh good, the road's not blocked off. Okay, that makes me feel better. God. Okay, it's just an uncomfortable feeling. It will go away, and it can't hurt me. It can't hurt me. It's just anxiety. It's fine. Sorry. I think like my mind wants to be hanging out with my daughter today, not going to work. But it's only a 5-hour shift. So last night we went to the hospital and then we went to visit someone. If you've been watching, you know all about that. And then we went to see her aunt, my daughter's aunt, and who used to be like, you know, my best friend, whatever. We're still close. Well, we're not close anymore. We still talk. Since me and the family member aren't together anymore, whatever. But I used to hang out there all the time, and I used to drink with her boyfriend and, a whole group of people. That was like the hangout spot. So we went there last night because my daughter was like, I want to know that side of the family. I want to know my family. And we go over there, and her boyfriend's like, oh, you got to come over sometime when you're drinking. Come over, party, hang out. And I'm like, I don't drink anymore. And there was a shock sent through the crowd. But, these are just things I have to give up to make myself feel better. In that moment, I wanted so badly to go to the store and grab a 12 pack and just hang out and have such a good time, I always had such a good time over there. But I can't. Not until I get better. Probably not ever. Because when I feel better, then I'll drink and I'll have that hangover anxiety feeling. I hate that. Because you can't just calm yourself down because you're hungover too. So you're dizzy and you're dehydrated and so it's not all in your mind at this point. Not that it's ever all in your mind, but you know what I mean. When it's anxiety, you can talk to your mind. Sometimes kind of calm it down, not always. But when you're actually going through the hangover, you need water, you need rest, you need other things than just being able to talk to yourself. Which you do for a panic attack too. It's not all talking to yourself. Never mind, don't even listen to me. But you know what I mean, right? You know what I'm getting at here. There's more to deal with than normal. That's a fair statement. It's working up again. You know what I think I just realized it is? Well, it's wanting to stay home, of course. But it's also, it's a busy week. It's Thanksgiving week. Everybody wants a haircut. And I get overwhelmed when it's super busy because I cut really fast. There's one other girl who is right about my pace. And there's some people that are slower. And then there's some people that are quick, But, it upsets me when somebody will sit there and talk to their client and take forever and spend all this time, and I've done 3 haircuts, and then I feel stressed, why am I doing all this work so that you can sit there and lollygag, But then I think, you know what, I'm getting more tips, I'm making more money, I'm the one winning. But it's just overwhelming at the time when you have so much work to do. And people just keep coming in and you don't stop and you don't sit down. And with my anxious mind, I have to take a second sometimes to sit down. Especially with this whole eating all these different foods. Every hour I'm supposed to go and eat something. So when it's just busy, and you can't stop, that's overwhelming to me. But the girls at work are pretty much good. I say pretty much because there's one who doesn't actually work there. She's a boss. But the other girls that I work with are good about, if I say, hey, I need a minute, and I only take literally a minute or 2. I just need to separate myself from the situation sometimes, just check my phone, eat something, drink some water, whatever, and then I'll go back out there. So, there's really nothing to worry about because everyone's understanding about me. Oh, dear. I don't even know what to say. Oh, dear. That's You know, you should never, like, fat shame people, because I'm fat. You should never, like, blame someone for being fat. But if you're walking down the street in spandex and a damn near tube top, and you shouldn't be, sorry if it shocks my system. Like, I'm not going to call her names or anything like that. I'm just saying it was a lot to take in at that moment. A lot. Okay. I think that shocked my brain back to feeling okay. That I'm at the halfway point. 11 minutes into this, so just past the halfway point. I should be on time. What time is it? 2:32. So I have 13 minutes. I've got this. Plenty of time. Wait. Yeah, 13 minutes. Get there and brush my hair and go to work. The store made lots of money yesterday and people sold a lot of retail. I didn't sell any retail yesterday. I usually sell like a lot. Like, you know, I try to be the top seller in the store, which a lot of times I am. But this week has been bad for me, and yesterday was not good. So that's my goal today, is to go in there and sell some retail. Do some good haircuts, make some money for the store, deal with the busy rush. You know, my anxiety also started, I was dieting and walking and all that, like I've said before, but it was also back to school week, which is like a super busy week for us at work. It's actually like 2 weeks long. And I think I felt so overwhelmed. I don't know. It didn't help, that's for sure. I don't know what, like, brought it back at that time, but it was back to school week. That's how I always know how long these anxiety symptoms have been back, because I know it was August. And my boyfriend leaves for Michigan tomorrow. I'm still sad about that. But it is what it is. We always get our Christmas tree the day after Thanksgiving, but he won't be back until Saturday, so it'll be 2 days after Thanksgiving this year. I know he doesn't care if we just go get it, but I don't want to do that. I like him to be there, the whole family deal, you know? So pretty soon it will be Christmas cheers. You know what? My daughter's amazing. She's so amazing. I told her last night, I said I'm really stressed about, like, because my son's birthday is in 6 days. And my daughter's birthday is December 20th. And I give them both a certain amount of money for their birthday and for Christmas. And so I told her, like, I'm stressing because I don't think I'm going to have enough money out of this check to give your brother what, you know, you guys usually get. I need to keep, like, 100 for myself. Because because of the, you know, getting the business going, and I keep having to pay for this. So anyway, she says, Mom, I'm trying to save up for a car anyway. So give him what you want to give him. And then when Christmas comes, you know, give him what you're going to give him for Christmas and make up for that 100 that you're not giving him for his birthday. And then after Christmas, just give me whatever you're going to give me. Put it into your savings or whatever, but save it for me for when I find the car that I want. And I felt like, what an amazing child. She lifted so much burden off of me by saying that to me. And she said, you know, if you give it to me anyway, I'm just going to spend it, and I want to save it so that I can get a car. So, I mean, what she's saying makes perfect sense, but that's so unselfish and so wonderful, you know? So now I have till after Christmas to put her money into my savings and just worry about getting my son taken care of. So that's like half of the financial, what's the right word for it? Financial issue I was having. It's not a burden because they're my children. It's not just the issue of having, you know, making sure I have the money on time. So she split that in half for me. It's amazing. Such a good daughter. So now I just have to worry about him. Because I had to make my last accountant payment at the beginning of December. I didn't plan this out very well, having to pay the accountant in December. But it'll be the last payment, and then when January comes, you know, I'll have her money. And I'll be right back on track, and then the business starts, and we'll see how everything's going when that starts. She's looking at me, this lady next to me. But it could be FaceTime. Nobody knows, right? If they're looking at my phone that hard to see that there's no one talking back to me, then they're crazier than me. Well, once again, you have relaxed my mind, given me someone to talk to. But, you know, all these feelings stay jumbled up inside of your head, and sometimes you have to speak them out loud to make sense of it. You know, when you're laying in bed and you can't fall asleep because you're thinking about this and that and that and that, and it leads to another problem and it never really gets resolved. I think it's you're not saying it out loud. Because sometimes I'll say, oh, I'm having this problem, I'm constipated, and then while I'm talking about it, I'm like, why don't I just go poop? Or, that was a weird example. But you know what I mean? Like, so for some reason where my mind went to think about, but you just come up with solutions when you're talking about it out loud. So when you're laying in bed, it goes from like, oh, I feel constipated, my stomach hurts, maybe I have a blockage, maybe it's gonna blow up my intestines, maybe I'm gonna die, maybe, you know what I mean? You're not talking about it logically and getting it out to just say, oh, I just need to go to the bathroom and I'll feel better. So if this makes any sense, it makes sense to me, besides the poopy subject matter. But it just helps me to say it out loud. I solve my problems. It's just like you're talking to me. But sometimes I do need someone to, like, talk back to me when I'm having issues where I have questions, you know? And no one talks back to me. Nobody answers me. Nobody leaves me messages. But that's okay. Because this is still helping me, one way or another. It still helps me. Hopefully someone watches it and it helps them. Hopefully. But this has become my clutch. Like, I don't know. What if my phone breaks? How am I going to drive my car? What if? There I go with my what ifs. Okay, I don't know if they're going, but I'm going. Oh, they were going. Sorry. Oh, I'm way ahead. It's okay. I didn't really, like, cut him off because he drives slow. Okay, so I'm pulling up at work now. It's like 19 minutes almost, so. Alright, have a wonderful Tuesday, anxiety-free. Leave me a message, comment. Well, that's the same thing. I don't know. I didn't know what to say. I got nervous. Not really. Okay, so that's it. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing today. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.